At 5 a.m., while the world sleeps, you have a choice. You can hit snooze and surrender to weakness, or you can rise like Marcus Aurelius did, greeting each dawn as a battlefield where your character is forged. For over 2,000 years, Stoics have used the morning hours not just to wake up, but to armor their minds for whatever the day might throw at them. This isn't about motivation. Motivation is fleeting. This is about building an unbreakable system that transforms you into someone who cannot be shaken, cannot be deterred, and cannot be defeated by circumstance. Today, you'll learn the exact 5-step morning formula that ancient Stoics used to dominate their days, and how you can implement it starting tomorrow morning. The first pillar of the Stoic morning is what Marcus Aurelius called the discipline of desire, beginning each day by acknowledging what lies within your control and what does not. Before your feet hit the floor, spend 60 seconds mentally separating your day into 2 categories. Your effort, your attitude, your responses, your choices. These belong to you completely. The traffic, other people's opinions, unexpected problems, the weather, these are outside your dominion. Epictetus, who went from slave to one of history's greatest teachers, understood this better than anyone. He would begin each morning by reminding himself that he could lose everything he owned, but no one could touch his ability to choose his response. When you start your day with this clarity, you become like water flowing around obstacles instead of being broken by them. Modern neuroscience confirms what Stoics knew intuitively: our brains are most neuroplastic in the morning hours, most capable of forming new neural pathways and breaking old patterns of reactive thinking. The second foundation is the practice of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum. This isn't pessimism, it's preparation. Spend 5 minutes each morning imagining potential challenges you might face. Not to create anxiety, but to mentally rehearse your ideal response. Seneca, advisor to emperors, would visualize losing his wealth, his status, even his life, not to invite these outcomes, but to ensure that if they came, he would remain unshaken. A modern example might look like this: before an important presentation, instead of just hoping everything goes perfectly, you mentally rehearse your response if the technology fails, if you're asked difficult questions, if you forget your words. By morning, you've already faced these challenges in your mind and prepared your response. You walk into that room not hoping for the best, but prepared for anything. This mental rehearsing builds what psychologists now call emotional resilience, the ability to maintain your center regardless of external circumstances. The third pillar is physical discipline, using your body to train your mind in the art of doing what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. The Stoics understood that mental strength and physical discipline are inseparable. Marcus Aurelius would rise before dawn for physical training, not because he enjoyed it, but because every push-up, every mile run in the cold morning air was a vote for the person he was becoming. Modern research on willpower shows that it operates like a muscle. It grows stronger with use and can be depleted by overuse. By starting your day with physical challenge, you're essentially doing bicep curls for your discipline. It doesn't matter if it's 50 push-ups, a cold shower, or a 2-mile run. What matters is that you do something your comfort-seeking mind resists, and you do it anyway. This isn't punishment, it's empowerment. Each morning you prove to yourself that you are not at the mercy of your feelings, your fatigue, or your excuses. You are the commander of your own ship. The fourth practice is morning reflection through journaling, what Marcus Aurelius demonstrated in his personal writings that became the Meditations. Each morning, write 3 things: 1 challenge you anticipate and how you respond with virtue, 1 thing you're grateful for that you might normally take for granted, and 1 way you can serve something larger than yourself today. This isn't positive thinking, it's purposeful thinking. You're programming your mind to look for opportunities to practice courage, justice, wisdom, and self-discipline. When Marcus wrote to himself each morning, he wasn't trying to convince himself that life was easy, he was preparing himself to meet difficulty with excellence. Modern cognitive behavioral therapy has proven what Stoics practiced: our thoughts shape our emotions, and our emotions drive our actions. By consciously directing your thoughts each morning, you're essentially choosing who you will be that day. The fifth and final foundation is setting what Stoics call your fundamental intention, your commitment to pursue virtue regardless of outcomes. Before you check your phone, before you engage with the world's demands and distractions, you declare your independence from external validation and commit to internal excellence. This might sound abstract, but it's intensely practical. Instead of starting your day hoping people will be nice to you, you commit to being kind regardless of how others treat you. Instead of hoping your projects will succeed, you commit to giving your absolute best effort regardless of results. Instead of hoping the day will be easy, you commit to facing whatever comes with grace and strength. Carter the Younger embodied this principle so completely that he became legendary for his consistency. Whether facing political victory or defeat, wealth or poverty, praise or criticism, he remained the same person committed to his principles above all else. When you establish this morning intention, you become like him, unshakable, because your identity is rooted not in what happens to you, but in how you choose to respond to what happens to you. These 5 practices: control dichotomy, negative visualization, physical discipline, reflective journaling, and fundamental intention form a morning routine that doesn't just start your day but forges your character. This isn't about becoming more productive in the conventional sense. This is about becoming the kind of person who cannot be broken by setbacks, who cannot be deterred by obstacles, who cannot be defeated by circumstances. The Stoics weren't trying to have perfect lives, they were committed to living with perfect integrity regardless of what life brought them. Your morning routine is your daily opportunity to choose who you will be. Will you be reactive or responsive? Will you be driven by external circumstances or internal principles? Will you hope for the best or prepare for anything while working toward excellence? These aren't just philosophical questions, they're the most practical decisions you'll make. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm sounds in the darkness, you have the opportunity to join the ranks of those who have used dawn as their forge, who have turned morning silence into inner strength, who have discovered that the hour before the world wakes is when true warriors are made. Take a moment now to reflect what would change in your life if you started each day not hoping for ease but committed to excellence regardless of difficulty. What kind of person would you become if you spent the first hour of each day building unshakable inner strength instead of scrolling through other people's highlight reels? If this resonates with your desire to build real strength from the inside out, subscribe for more ancient wisdom applied to modern challenges, and hit that like button if you're ready to transform your mornings from a daily struggle into a daily victory.